Hey guys, how are you? So today's video is going to be talking a little bit about some technical things regarding trading layouts and trading platforms. So first things first, I want to tell you that I've been using Mozilla Firefox as my main browser for some time now. And I learned recently that Google Chrome is using a lot less memory on my computer. So to run the charting platform TradingView, I'm definitely going to be using Google Chrome starting today. All right. And it's probably going to result in a slightly better performance of my overall setup here when I'm trading. So just to show you real quick, I'll run the macro I use to bring up a bunch of charts, and you can see that it's starting to open up some charts here, all of them in Google Chrome. So I used Pullover's macro software to automate that. Now I'm going to press another key and it's going to start naming these layouts to whatever I desire them to be named to. So we'll just wait around while they get named, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about my trading layout here and what I did in terms of changes to it. All right, so far this is what we got. So there's an interesting feature in Google Chrome here that I learned about where you can actually open a window inside of an app that you create, and the app in this case would be TradingView. So the way to do that is to go here to the corner and then click More Tools and then click Create Shortcut. And once you create a shortcut, it's going to create an app and you'll be able to open up a window inside of an app. And it's going to look something like this. So let me just do that as an example here. So there we go. It's opened up this window in an app and it just appeared on my other monitor. So this is generally what it's going to look like. And you can see that the search bar is gone out of that. That is more efficient and looks better. So I'm going to show you my other monitor here real quick, and you're going to see how I'm running it real quick. And you're going to see how I'm running this monitor as we continue the video here. Okay, so setup. So generally in front of me, I have three monitors. One of them is a 32-inch monitor right in front of me. And that's what you're able to see right now. So this is generally what I look at in terms of charts on a daily basis. So these are my two main charts, and I have one time frame and then a shorter time frame. And generally I run about 10 charts, not more than that. And usually I'm only looking at about 3 of them, to be honest, during the trading day. A lot of the time I use this layout right here. If I'm trading the S&P 500, I look at this layout here, which shows me the broad sectors. So we have the S&P 500, we have the NASDAQ, we have the healthcare sector, and the financial sector ETFs. So this right here gives me a good picture about what the market's doing in terms of charting, okay? And I have them set to all switch time frames at the same time. So if I want to look at different time frames, that's relatively easy. This is using the TradingView platform. All right, guys? So now I'm going to show you what's on my other monitors here. So I made the choice to okay, so this looks really weird probably on YouTube, but what you're looking at right now is a vertical 22-inch monitor like this, but it's being scrunched up right now. So this right here is what's appearing right here on the left of me, and it's a 22-inch monitor vertical. And I decided to put this monitor here vertical so I can see more ticker tape. So as you can see, there's ticker tape there with the price ladders and a chart on top. Now it's getting scrunched up, so you won't be able to see it properly, obviously, but there's about 13 to 15 inches of ticker tape on my screen. Whereas before I had the ticker tape running on this monitor right here, where I have a quote monitor and I had the ticker tapes underneath. So before I had only about 6 inches of ticker tape being displayed, I made the active choice to use my other monitor here in a vertical display so I can display slightly more ticker tape, more than slightly actually, quite a bit more, almost double. And I'm using this smaller monitor up here right now to display all of my quote monitors, market statistics, portfolio if I need to, and a news feed. So that's TWS from Interactive Brokers, and it's a very, very simple layout as you can see here. Now, from where I'm sitting, I have to look up in order to see that monitor, although it's not necessarily hard to look at. As you can see, the font is quite big, and if I need to put it in order, so you can see that I keep all the option contracts I trade in this quote monitor, and if I need to get into a position, I just simply press a button and I can easily get in or out, put in orders and everything. So it's generally pretty easy to manipulate just using the IBKR quote monitors. All right, guys, so in this video, I told you that Google Chrome is using a lot less RAM on my computer, so I would highly recommend that. If you've been using Firefox or a different browser, I would highly recommend switching to Google Chrome for something like TradingView, simply because it's using a lot less power of the computer. And that is pretty much it. So I'm going to proceed by showing you some shots now of how this actually looks. I'm going to show you my previous layout of what I originally had, and then I'll show you my new layout. And yeah. Hey guys, so this is generally what my layout looked like before. So I had the 32 in front, the small one next to me displaying quote monitor and ticker tape, and on top we had more charts. but I decided today to change that. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like on a video I filmed on my iPhone. All right, just to display the layout here. So main monitor, we got two main time frames here, bigger time frame, smaller time frame, and you can see that the price axis are in the middle there. I'm still debating keeping them on the right or left. I'm not too sure about that yet. But generally, this is what my main monitor is going to look like. Also, I'll have the 4-chart layout for when I'm trading the S&Ps. Again, it's the 4 major sectors, like I said. On the left here, we have the ticker tapes for 3 markets, basically. But largely, I'm just going to be probably looking at 2 of these at the same time. But ideally, I like to have 3 of them up there because the max you can use in IBKR is 3. So that's a 22-inch monitor vertical right there. And up here, we have the quote monitor. And I don't really have to stretch my neck to look up there, but generally, it's in a good place. So this is generally what the layout looks like, and I can even trade and watch the tape while standing up, in fact. So it's actually good because it favors standing as well as sitting. And that's it. Hey guys, so I went over my trades for the week. Generally, today was a losing week for me, and the losses I took were unmanaged, so that didn't help the situation, that's for sure. So out of the 10 trades I took this week, 6 were losers and 4 were winners. One of those 6 losers would have been considered a winner if I didn't hold overnight. So I made some mistakes this week, and a lot of it was rudimentary stuff that I've done before in the past, but it takes many times to do it before you actually realize to stop doing it. Now, on a positive note, the trades that I did take that had winners, on a positive note, I did manage to fine-tune my method even more, even if I had to take some losses to do so. So there's a positive to that, and I will be trading going forward just with a small account like usual, just trading small capital, because I need to prove to myself that I can grow a small account. If I can't grow a small account from a couple $100s to a couple $1,000s with my method, then I'm not going to be adding any more capital, obviously. All right, so that's the goal, and the goal is just to continue doing it and have a process that works, a mechanical process that eventually the goal is to mechanicalize the process so much that I don't even need to think about it. And it's just the process is simply, if the variables are present, the trade is executed, the risk is managed, and that's it. You do it over and over and over again, and that's it. If your risk is managed, you should turn a profit eventually. That is, in fact, the general rule for myself right now. I always keep a note of all my trades in this notebook right here. So I encourage you to do the same and keep a risk managed, folks. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. We went over some layouts, and I changed the layout, as you saw. So if you enjoyed the video today, leave a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.